Alrighty, guys, welcome to another Roatan Island podcast. Tonight we have for you guys George Thomas Allen.
Yep.
Tommy, you want to just wave at the camera, say hi for a second?
Hi, everybody.
Guys, he's the best. He is actually the guy who has made our intro and outro, actually. Super cool guy. I've known Tommy now for almost most of my life.
Since fifth grade.
Since fifth grade. Tommy, that's when you came in?
No, fourth grade,
I
actually.
think, yeah.
Fourth grade, yeah.
Like you
I was like, what, 9?
I have no idea, bro.
I was 9, yeah. I was 9 years old.
So, and me and him, and guys, wait until y'all see the photo posted of the three of us together. Me and Isaac, we sitting around about 6'1", 6'2"
I'm 6'3".
Okay.
Tommy is a solid 6'5".
I think he's like 7 foot something.
Yeah,
This guy's like a whole foot over me, bro. I swear.
Tall, bro.
I should be the NBA dog.
You really should. You kind of look like a very. I know we not say no names, Isaac. We not say no names. We don't get canceled. We not say no names.
Can't say names, okay.
But we kind of look like a Hall of Famer, bro. Not like one of my favorite NBA players. R.I.P. Literally. Anyhow, so before we get started, real good, we want to remind you guys. Thank the Galaxy Wave ferries for always supporting us. We are going to probably be doing something soon, Isaac and I, because they actually have some gifts that they've given us now, guys, as well. We also have Sun Corporation. We want to thank you guys as well for believing in us from the get-go and all the above. So anyhow, let's get started. So Tommy, all right. So I think one of the coolest things about guys, Tommy, let me just kind of give you a quick little briefing about Tommy. Tommy is and correct me if I'm saying this wrong, an engineer in computer science.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like this guy, he's the guy to go to, like if your calculator app ain't working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He'll make you a new calculator.
He'll make you a new calculator.
Exactly. From scratch.
I remember another story about me and you, bro. So remember we came up with probably one of the best ideas ever for the technological fair, but just because we had 0% presentation, we literally had a table. We did not win that. You remember we made that app for the school?
For the school?
Yeah, bro. You remember we made like the full-on app where the students would be able to go in, get the menu for the cafeteria, upload homeworks, all this stuff. Were you not in my group? You were in my group, bro.
I don't think so, dog. Because if that was in some grade, like from 7 to 9.
No. This was
in bachiller.
Yeah. We were learning about computer and stuff. Tommy and I graduated together. So this is our time frame. We went to school. We were in classes together from 4th through 6th. Mm-hmm. Then 7th through 9th. We were same grade.
Same grade, but different section.
Yeah, different
section.
And then from 10th grade through 12th, we were together. So we were learning a little bit about computer
like programming, how to like fix your computer, fix your printer, all that.
Don't call me. Do not call me to fix your printer because you're gonna be disappointed. But above all, we want to talk to Tommy tonight about his music career, and how it kind of began, stuff like that. We love your music, bro.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Support, of course, we always support our family and our brothers and our islanders, island all the way. So I guess I'll start off with the first question.
Yeah.
What really kind of motivated you to start music? Like what made you fall? What would you say made you fall in love with music?
It's kind of strange because I remember when I was small, before so at my church, when I was about 10 years old, they started giving music lessons, and they just called all the young people, all the kids, come every Saturday, learn some music, blah, blah, blah. I said, I don't want to learn any instrument. Like, I was zero music. I said, I almost to the point where I could kind of say I hated music. For why? I don't know why, but I just didn't like it. And that was like the story of like for a long time until we got in grade. So I think it was third course.
Really?
Like ninth grade. When I first picked up my guitar, like I never ever had a guitar in my hands, and that was with Profa Vicky.
Shout out Profa Vicky.
Shout out
Profa Vicky.
Thank you. And it was with her that, and it was also kind of fun in that story. So when she told us at the beginning of the year we're going to learn guitar, I was like, I'm learning guitar, and I went to tell my dad or my mama that I need a guitar. I just gonna whatever. What she gonna do? She had failed me. I don't know. And then the day came and it was a deadline. She was like, okay, starting from this month, everybody bring the guitars. And those that don't got guitars, for whatever reason, y'all gonna be writing theory. So we had to write a bunch of theory.
I remember that part because I never
You-
did take
you
a
never had
guitar.
guitar.
No, so
So you know how
I
it
wrote
felt.
I wrote way too much in that class. Sorry, Papa.
Yeah, that was just too much. But in a way, it helped because it got me thinking. You know what? Do I want to write 5 pages a day every day, or just kind of sit outside? And I mean, not showing any shame to my classmates that was learning guitar, but y'all were just most of the time just making noise. Like honestly, like y'all were just making noise.
You hear this guy, bro? First he's like, not trying no shit or shame, but boom, shit or shame.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I mean, whatever. I tried to learn it, no? So I told my dad and he brought me a guitar. Then I started playing. She taught me like the first songs. And I mean, I don't know. I just kind of started liking it. You know, it just kind of clicked with me. And during this time, there was this novela going on, this like series. I don't know.
The soap opera.
Soap
for,
opera.
For all my English
Yeah.
listeners, soap opera. Yeah.
The soap opera, and the song they had playing was it was Bailando. That was a very
Yeah,
famous song.
Bailando. Yeah,
It
yeah.
had like a nice tee like a very like tango-ish kind of guitar. And I was like, I want to learn that.
That's Enrique Iglesias,
Enrique
right?
Iglesias, yeah. And with Gente de Zona.
Yeah.
And I got on YouTube and I was kind of, I'm gonna try to learn that. And I kind of tried to learn it. It was too hard, but that kind of motivated me. So I started learning more simpler songs like La Cucaracha, like the James Bond.
La cucaracha was simpler?
It's really simpler.
Damn. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's very repetitive.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Same notes.
And,
So-
it was very fun. And that's how it kind of started. I just I guess my passion just came out like that. I just started learning songs for fun, and eventually I was like, you know what? I want to write my own songs. I want to know what this process feel like, and that's how I started.
That's pretty cool. So you don't actually have like a specific. All right. So I guess this was, and Isaac, I'm kind of hijacking another question, bro. Sorry. So I guess you don't have like okay. So you don't tell us more or less like a story behind how you kind of got started playing.
Yeah.
Do you have kind of like a specific artist that you could say, like, okay, during that time frame,
Yeah.
during okay, I'm really motivated to learn bailando to then move up. Like, do you have a certain artist or a certain guitarist or something?
Definitely.
Someone.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed
Okay.
Sheeran was definitely one of my he kind of motivated me, and not just in the sense of playing guitar, but actually also singing. So I did not like singing at all. I didn't like my voice at all, zero. And I guess in part that was because the music I used to listen to was like Taylor Swift, like these kind of like very pop songs that they were just pitch perfect. And then I was like, man, if I'm going to sing, I need to be like that. That's just like too hard. But then I listened to Ed Sheeran and I was like, you know what? I mean, the guy, he doesn't have like a perfect voice, but he sings good. He gets your attention. And yeah, so him, and also I would kind of say Jimi Hendrix also. Jimi Hendrix.
Okay.
Yeah, Jimi Hendrix. I didn't even heard of Jimi Hendrix until one day I used to play in the church. Right. And then I came off stage one day, and then one of the brothers was like, yeah, look at Jimi Hendrix. I'm like, who Jimi Hendrix is?
Oh,
and then I
yeah.
started like learning his songs, like, oh man, this guy is kind of cool. So I want to like, he was kind of like for a good time, my goal. Like, I want to play that good guitar.
I got you.
Yeah.
What do you think has been the most challenging part of recording and producing, like so far? Like, you've been doing it for how long now?
Oh, I've been recording, let's say, since 2019. What that is, like almost 6 years.
Yeah.
6 years. Hardest part, learning how to do it. Like learning how
I
to
gotcha.
like where to place your mic,
Yeah.
how far to stand from the microphone,
Yeah.
how much you could sing, how hard you could sing. So it's like a whole new world. So that's even to this day is still a hard part for me. I don't know 100% how to do it. I just kind of most of the times I just go on YouTube. Honestly, just go on YouTube and like, okay, how could do this? Oh, you do it like that. Okay, whatever. And yeah, I'll say that was kind of like one of the hardest parts.
that is so understandable and relatable for us with the podcast. Like we so happy we have a dude. I mean, our producer he's literally amazing at what he does. I mean, y'all watch our episodes. I don't like. I mean, me and Isaac, we would be like, where do we even start without him? So
Yeah.
you get yourself in a deed, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out, dude.
Yeah,
Shout out.
I mean, I did.
For real, shout out a dude. All right, so if all right, we're gonna try and post like a link to your Spotify and stuff like that, so all of our listeners can go check you out. Anyhow, so how would you describe your sound, like your genre? Would you give it a certain genre? Would you say like as if it's like more pop / soft? I don't know. I mean,
R&B.
R&B-ish. You know, I really don't know. I just kind of like make songs that I like, you know?
So it's just like the George Thomas Island.
It's just the George Thomas Island genre.
I love it.
That's
love
me.
it.
But I mean, if I had to put it somewhere, I would definitely say it would be. I mean, it's just like a mix. Like, cause someday I would just feel in the mood of making like R&B song. You know, like like a Giveon style song. And then some days I just want to make like a so acoustic song that it's just the clean guitar and my raw vocals.
Yeah.
And so, but I mean, I was kind of say you could fit me in with R&B, pop, blues, acoustic, soft rock, and yeah, that I'll put it around there.
Nice.
Those are my genres.
So and this is talking a little bit more about his personal life. Most of your songs were like heartbroken songs, bro.
For a good time. For a good time. Yeah.
So when I would like play them with my wife, she'd be like, "Remember that you are in a good, healthy relationship." Yeah. And so finally, when you now you also is in a good relationship. And so when my wife found that out, she was like, "Oh yes, finally we can get some good love songs from Tommy." So that was just a little spice to the cake, bro. That was absolutely hilarious when she told me that.
Yeah, and I mean, like even like going to that point, like I guess kind of getting on a very personal note. When I started writing my songs, I remember I used to always like. I wouldn't say I had like relationships. It would just kind of be like I kind of like just like somebody, and then maybe it wasn't the same way. So it kind of like in my head, I just kind of like made the whole movie of it, and then it wouldn't work out. So I will always be with like this, like I would say like things pent up inside me, and I wouldn't let it out.
And so music was your way to actually get it out.
Exactly.
And you could kind of like just tell your side of the story that wasn't tell your side of a story that wasn't actually even a story. I guess how to say.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah.
You heard that on my soul? Like that's deep, bro.
I mean, that's a good way to vent.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so besides using your own life experiences as a kind of inspiration for your music nowadays, what artists or song, whether it be 2 songs, a whole album, what inspired kind of who you are like in music wise?
Like shape my way of music.
Yeah, because like we talked about Ed Sheeran being like the guy who kind of inspired you for music.
Yeah.
But
who got like my style from?
Yeah, like your style.
I will still put it in between Ed Sheeran and a bit of John Mayer. So
yeah, John Mayer.
Between that, I will put it this way. I'll put it Ed Sheeran in the songwriting part, John Mayer in the like composition of the song and the music. Yeah, and then the meaning of it. I'm not sure if I'm right to say this, but I would kind of say also with a bit of Red Hot Chili Peppers, because their music, their songs, they're very encrypted, you know. So I guess I kind of got a bit from them also.
So if you okay, so like at the moment, or none that I can think about at least, I don't think you've done any collaborations with any artist at the moment, right?
Not yet.
So far it's just been on full on
Single.
everything, single, solo.
Yeah.
So if you could collaborate with any artist, whether it be already done, passed away, still alive, and no matter their level of fame, whatever, which artist would you collaborate with? Because I have mine. Like if I was a singer, I think I know which artist I would collaborate with. Okay. But I want to hear yours first.
Mine's, oh man, I would like to work with. I Jacob Collier. Jacob
Okay.
Collier. I mean, the guy is just like on a whole next level. And I mean, my guitar playing, my singing, my anything musical is probably not up to his. But I feel like I will learn so much from him because he's such a like a creative guy. Like if you go listen to his music, like the thing he does is just so beautiful, you know. So I would love to work with him if I ever had that chance. Yeah.
I don't even know if we've talked about it, but we love island. We as islanders, we love country music.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
like I mean, think about like Alan Jackson is a living legend.
I mean, when you just hear that honky tonk voice of that guitar, it's just something clicking you know.
Get the dominoes.
hey.
Let's do this, bro. Like, let's do this. Bring the frag all guys. So,
Hey.
Jeez.
so I guess the artist, if I was a singer, and I am not, I've never, you don't want to collaborate with me. Your views will immediately go to zero.
Nah, don't say that.
Or no, they will actually spike because people want to hear how bad that song. But I don't know. I think, and I guess I could give you probably two. I think if I had to collaborate with someone that I read a pass, it would probably be Elvis.
Okay.
Just because, and I'm not even like, and y'all don't crucify me for saying this, but I'm not even that much of an Elvis fan.
Okay.
I mean, of course, I've heard some of his songs and stuff like that, but I guess it'd probably be for me be between Elvis and Michael Jackson because like just the level of legend, the status, you know what I mean? Like, everybody has heard an Elvis song or a Michael Jackson song.
Yeah, definitely.
So I guess they would be probably the two artists that I would pick personally. Like, so what about you?
You picked two?
I mean,
Man,
yeah.
I don't know, because for me, like my music taste isn't a very like stable or level. Like
It depends on the month.
It depends on the month, the day.
But they, yeah.
Like it could start off on country music and we end up on some Spanish bachata by 6 o'clock. And so
Sound like a minion.
So I don't know. Who could I choose? So I'm a big country guy too. So I had George Jones,
George Jones.
yeah.
Yeah.
one of my favorite country artists. And I don't know. I'm still on that country because country is like a really.
I'm telling you, kids.
It's close to home, right? It's close to home.
So, and also like, and this is hitting you, I guess, a little bit of your personal side. Isaac's dad loves country music.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I can't tell you the amount of times told me that I've been at Isaac's house and he just like, boom, blast the country music, bring the dominoes, pull the tables, like, let's play. Let's go to town, bro. And I mean, we create full on disputes, rival fights, dominoes are the way to go, bro.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So George Jones, we gonna stay with one.
George Jones and Luke Combs.
Oh my gosh! But do you listen to any like contemporary music, like country music?
Country, you know, well,
Like
I
new
listen.
style country.
I listen to